Hi guys, my name's Soup. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a replay here of some Dota 2, so I hope you enjoy it. This was a game that I think you will like, especially if you're kind of new and you don't know really where to ward or how to just play Sand King in general. I played pretty well as a support. Made a couple mistakes, but I'll just try to explain as we go along. Hope everybody's having a good time out there in their lives. I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. So he drafted a Witch Doctor, and I'm like, I don't know. Guess I'll do Sand King, but the guy next to me, this Valhalla guy, he had Sand King also, so I was kind of waiting to see if he was going to actually take it or not. But right now they're doing Axe, Invoker, and as you can see, their team is going to be full of... Can you guess? Carries, yeah. Rapping time, Louise. Yes, I know. Somebody asked him what his name meant too. This guy was kind of a douche. And then the Valhalla, there's my Sand King pick. The Valhalla guy, his mouse stops working, so there's a pause in the game, so I'll fast forward through that if I can figure it out. Played a pretty good Pugna. We actually all played pretty well. Death Prophet obviously pushing towers. Tiny was really good. Look at all his carries though. Or just not true supports. I like Sand King because he can really affect. He has a nice like nuke, I guess you'd call it. Is it a nuke? I don't know what you guys call nukes. He doesn't explode or anything, but he runs around and shakes the ground. And then, but he can also ward because he's kind of a support. So I take the wards. I asked Witch Doctor to get the courier. Oh, I need to do player perspective. And this is me. Off to ward. And I usually like call bottom because I like to pull the easy camp and kind of control our lane. But every time I go to ward top, people think I'm going top even though I tell them I'm going bottom. So that's what happened here. I kind of wanted to be with Tiny, but it turns out to be for the best. I think it's going to be me and Pugna top. Pugna's having trouble right now because his mouse is busted. It's a pretty good communication, this whole team too, 30 seconds to which is also important. I don't know. Get this mouse out of here. Alright, so here's the pause. Let me fast forward it a little bit. It's a pretty substantial jump ahead. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 more seconds. A lot of shit talking going on during this. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't want to mess up this recording. Oh, then we had the... yeah. So where Axe was conceding the game already. No, it turned out to be pretty decent game. I'm sure there's a... God, there must be a much better way of doing this. Oh well, don't care. There we are. So now I'm warding bottom. These are my two favorite ward spots to start the game. We can see the whole river. I mean, as much as the rivers you need to see.
The battle begins.
So I wasn't quite sure where the rune was. It looked like, I see. It was an illusion. And Death Prophet got it.
Illusion.
So I'm going to head top, and what I'm going to try to do is give Pugna a lot of skill. Because when I'm playing more of a support role, I like to kind of ride behind in the back seat that makes sense. Hopefully the drivers of the car are winning the game. So we had a Wraith King, and that was it. And that's okay. It's actually good for them. Axe was jungling. Yes, there he is. But Tiny gets a kill right away. So there's not much we can do to this Wraith King. He can hold his own against us too. Oh, can I complain about my webcam for a second? It was like working awesome for the last week, and then I go to do a Dota gameplay and it gets all choppy again. Like, I don't know. First world problems. So I'm just gonna hang out behind Pugna, let him get some last hits. I'm kind of looking for my boots. If it's really difficult, I'm still having trouble with this concept. So if I'm playing support and I got some invisible heroes that I'm playing against, like a Brood Mother or whatnot, you know, I start getting sentry wards right away and stuff because I start going invisible and pushing the lane pretty quickly. I don't know when to get my damn boots. I'm trying to ward and I'm trying to upgrade the courier, which I actually don't do this game, which is cool. I usually do. And sometimes I just cannot find time to get boots, and then I'm just running really slow for like the first 25 minutes of the game. Happened to me last night. Alright, so Pugna kind of let me get in on the action. Here come boots. Happy day. And we're looking for wards. As soon as wards are up off cooldown, I like to buy them immediately. The more vision you can give your team, which I don't think they had many wards. Death Prophet is on the ball as far as runes go, but you know why? Because they're warded. And this poor team picked a bunch of carries, and they didn't have a courier or wards to begin with. That was one of the topics of conversation during that pause. Just dumb. Just dumb. Even if you pick an all-carry team, somebody get wards and somebody get the courier. Or, I mean, you can even do like first guy to die has to buy the courier. That's perfectly legit. But if you're not going to ward the runes to begin with, you're just asking for trouble. Because we have map control. Map control is the name of the game. I saw Wraith King getting pretty low here, and I really wanted to steal a kill. I thought we could steal one. I'm going to try to get some regen as I go for that magic stick. Fuck the magic wand. I don't even mess with it. But the magic stick usually gets me by until I can get arcane boots. So I'm kind of hiding. He's smart, though. He's not going to come down here. He knows I'm missing. I was hoping he'd come in and try to take some last hits, and then we would get him, but it wasn't going to work. And I'm not going to dive tower here and try to kill him, because that would have been a death. Even though it's so tempting, just so tempting. Even now, I felt it. I'm gonna sell off some of my branches, and we'll go back to work. Now, I have this clarity, and it's just taking up space right now. I haven't had to use it yet. We're only playing one Wraith King. It's not like we're battling Axe as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a bunch of mana here. And Wraith King will go for a run, which is cool. And then I'm going to pop that clarity so I can get rid of the item slot. Wraith King had to back off a bit. I think it was a good play on my part. I stand by that. I like to check runes and call them out. I think you should pay attention if you don't know really where to ward and you're kind of stumbled across this game. Watch where I place the wards, because I've started to really get a good feel for it. And I know if I'm playing like a really good team, they'll get dewarded, yada yada, but I'm only level 30, guys. I mean, no one's really actively dewarding right now. So I'll take advantage of that. It's one of the things I actually found an advantage in this game. I've had a string of bad games. Bad games. And I could put those up too, but guys, these aren't constructive losses. They were thorough ass beatings. Alright. Maybe looking for a Wraith King steal here. Not going to happen again. And I'm okay with that. Just got to stay patient at this point of the game because there's really nothing we can do. I mean, don't know too much about Pugna and his stats. But I just felt really we couldn't do it. We just had to keep the waves pushing. I was going to go with a second round of warding. I'm going to go ahead and take this corner side here. And Axe could just come up and they could do something here, really. Depending on how well he's jungling. They got 2 mid as Pugna went to get the Invis rune. But I think we're going to be okay. This Axe is struggling jungling. He looked for the rune, nothing, and he's going to go home. And I see that because of the wards, and I'm going to follow, nothing. Invoker sees me, but that's okay. He's not going to chase me. But he's also going to head top. And so now we start to see this kind of thing happening where everybody's kind of going top, and I'm talking to Death Prophet like maybe we should all go top. Second round of wards, I like to take the rune that I'm close to and then help out mid. So I'll go ward mid because I know the fight's getting a little heavy there. But in this case, we all decided to go top. Centaur War Runner also sees that we are, so he's going to head up. And now there's going to be 4 kind of up here in the jungle as the guys on bottom push bottom tower, which they don't end up getting, but this is, has to happen. We have to defend here. And I only have 2. I guess I didn't realize there was 4 up here. So I hit him with the Burrow Strike. I got the Sandstorm, and that's all I can do. I can Burrow Strike again. Maybe he gets a little more, and then Invoker comes in. So, yeah. And then Axe would pretty much kill me all game. Well, anytime I died, at least. So, lost me. Death Prophet, me, and Pugna were up there. 3v4. And it just wasn't going to happen. Ooh, Pugna died too. I didn't notice that. So, the only thing I've seen is us dying. However, we do have 3 kills. So, we aight. Chaos Knight is down bottom trying to fend for his life, the bottom tower, as we continue to duel push that. I'm hiding because I'm waiting for them to come out as I have all my mana back. I'm going to chase off Centaur here and kill off these creeps. And I think that was the last of it. Death Prophet comes to help. And she's awfully... Oh, she's got the haste rune, that's why. She's going to get Axe, which is awesome. Looking at Invoker here. Trying to warn Death Prophet. Death Prophet will run. Okay, so now we have 3 up top. Axe is dead, and we're still kind of wondering if we can take this tower down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I know we saw Invoker. I didn't see Wraith King until right there. So I'll hit him with my Sand King special. And he comes back to life. Should have stayed in the Sandstorm there in case he decided to come back, but he wasn't going to mess with us. Not after that. I can't believe he's level 6 already. I guess I can. I was pretty slow on leveling this game. So right around this time, Death Prophet wanted to push this tower. He needed mana so he could ult. I think Pugna's going to hook him up here. And then we're going to try to take this tower. I have nothing to contribute, really, because I have no mana. There she goes. She's going to get some back. So we're going to use her ultimate to push this tower. And I'm kind of looking for more wards. I'm always trying to buy wards here. So let's get them. Try to take out this creep wave with a little Sandstorm, and then the tower targets me, which is fine because that means Death Prophet isn't getting targeted, and it gives me a chance to use up my Tango.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I can't remember if we get the tower out of this, but I'm heading back to base. I got nothing to give the team. I'm just gonna kill, just die. So we take their top tower. Awesome. Let's move along. This Axe is still
Radiant's bottom tower
jungling away.
Radiant
as they went
structures
bottom.
are fortified.
And they get really greedy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So I'm able to get wards. I'm going to TP in. Just trying to figure out if I'm going to go bottom or mid. I didn't know that there were 3 bot. I thought there was 1. Apparently Invoker's just hanging out in the jungle waiting to kill Tiny, which is smart. Didn't have any wards down there. But because of this, we're going to push this mid tower here while they dick around bottom. I think Tiny's in trouble. And that's an offensive ward. I'm going to come in and I'm going to stick one down in their territory. And so that's like gaining map control. Now we can see there. And it's a good one too, because now we can see Axe coming around the back or pretending to. But we just know that he's not an issue right now. And here he comes. Everybody can see him. Death Prophet sees him for sure. We got 2 heavy hitters here against 4 of us. And we're all kind of squishy. So I mean, we're taking it easy. Try to wipe out this creep wave, and we're going to keep the pressure on mid. Oh, here comes Chaos Knight. I wasn't even looking because I was in the middle of Icy. So we get another tower out of it, which is great.
Middle tower has fallen.
There's a double damage sitting bottom too. Oh my. I'm heading off to get my arcane boots because I am dying of mana thirst. And we got a tower, so I feel like we should have just backed anyways and waited for them to come across. We had a ward, we could see everything. Whatevs. Tango up again and head in and see if we can't help out a little bit. All of our spells are off cooldown. Centaur died. They're giving chase to Axe. Blocking Pugna. So we're like, should we go bottom? What do you want to do? Some people went top. I was headed bottom.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, I went to jungle. Okay, so this isn't the time. There's a point later on in the game where we all rotate bottom, and it's super obvious, but it didn't matter at that point, I guess. So I'm gonna sit here and try not to take too much damage. Gold, 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 gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So they're getting our middle tower, but I wanted my ultimate. And even though they took the tower, they're going to keep pushing, so I'm going to kind of drop this ultimate and see if it helps. There's a couple fails on my ultimates, this being one of them. Pearl Strike, there you go. Still not going to do much. I mean, we can't do much damage. It's one of the problems of our draft. But this was just dumb on their part. Got a kill there. Go ahead and tango up and try to help out, but I have nothing. I just have nothing. No mana, no nothing. There's my Sandstorm is back. Yay! All right, what do you think I'm gonna do next? I think I'm gonna get wards. That's what I think. This is, I think, I started heading bottom. I saw a team fight starting to happen, so I came back mid, and then everyone's like, let's push bottom. Like, I could have been there getting money from creeps, gold. So we just go. I mean, we just go, and the team is obviously notices we disappeared. Two of them came down the river, but only one of them really... Oh, no, they both popped up.
Tower is under attack.
can't remember how this team fight turned out. Ooh. Yikes. Oh, okay, so most of our team died. I'm running. Not in the best shape, but I figure if I can get down to this tower, his Death Prophet's bringing up the rear of the train, so I'm gonna stun him right here so they take tower damage. Death Prophet pops her ultimate. They're gonna chase her for some stupid reason. And another ultimate on me. Oh, jeez. That was,
Radiant's bottom
that's about as much health as you can get by on, I'll tell you what. So I'm going to head back base. I'm down to 30 HP. It's nothing to mess around with. If a neutral sneezed, I would die. Invisibility. So that was really neat. We lost 3 of our heroes, and if I would have died there, it would have made it worth it for them almost. But I didn't, and was able to get a kill off of it. So good for me, pro. The international is in my future. All right, so we got more wards. Let's do it. I was thinking about warding up here, but everything was happening bottom. I don't know why I TP top. I think because it was our towers being attacked by creeps. I think about going bottom. Death Prophet talks me out of it because no one's really left except for Tiny, I believe. Oh no, Tiny died. Who else is down there? Pugna? So I'm heading down. He says, "Don't go. You're gonna die." I said, "Yes, I am going to die." So let's go back mid. And if they're going to be greedy bottom, we're going to push all the way to second tier mid. Which is what this is going to, what our plan was.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Guys, I think I worked my last serving shift of my life. I think I'm finally out of serving. By the way, random story. But I think I've moved on with my film studio. Life is good, man. Play some video games in the nighttime. Filming some country band on Thursdays out of Nashville. So hopefully they're fun to listen to.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So we took a second tier tower. Oh, I only say it because more videos for you. Took a second tier tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now I think we're going to try to hold off this bottom tier, but nobody's really alive. They're still having trouble knocking it down. Death Prophet gets a something. Some sort of, a haste. So she's going to come flying down. I didn't even see this. So I want to jump in now. Oh, they did take it. But, oh, here. So we think we're going to get some kills here. We did not get some kills here. I do land a stun. Damn. Damn, that's just painful. I get the ultimate off, even though I die. And it takes out Axe, which is good. Hit it at the last second. Thank God. So, hit the ult. Oh, the cool thing about Sand King is his ultimate will go off even if he dies. I mean, it takes 2 seconds or something to channel in. But once it's going, it's going. You can walk around, and what happens is the strategy, which I couldn't figure out for the longest time. I thought you had to hold down I don't know what it was. But you buy the Blink Dagger, then you initiate your ultimate, and as soon as it's going, you blink in and cause a lot of damage. It turns out it wasn't that much this game because, you know, it's my ultimate versus all these carries. But I still ended up doing pretty good with it. It took me a while to figure it out. I had to go into the practice
Dire's top tower
into the
is
practice
under
room
attack.
and figure it out a couple months ago, but
Dire's
once I did,
structures
it's not
are
that hard.
fortified.
I don't know why I thought it was like a special combination. Excuse me. I did my hair for you guys tonight, you see? Got a wedding on Saturday. We're not filming a wedding, but I'm in a wedding. And it's gonna be awesome. It's this guy I used to party with. Man. There's gonna be about 400 people there. It's gonna be sweet. I am really excited. And then it's opening day of football the next day. Bear down. And we got the Buffalo Bills first game. And we're at home. It's got to be a win. And if it's not, it'll be very disappointing. It's a kind of a, you start your season off right here. No excuse to lose this one.
Bottom tower has fallen.
A pretty good defense though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But our offense is awesome. All right. I'm kind of checking this out. Everyone's going bottom, and they're gonna take tier 2 bottom. No one's gonna defend, so we're just gonna chill. We had a TP in by Tiny, so I'm gonna walk up and wait for my ultimate to cool down. It's got 4 seconds left, and Tiny's getting rocked. I felt so bad. But now we're gonna start the ultimate. I'm gonna blink over. I'm lucky I didn't get caught on that cliff, by the way. Sometimes when you blink and you get trapped, but this was just a bad move on my part. Tiny's out of the picture. I'm out there by myself, taking on everyone. I get stuck here. I tried to go, I burrow striked and then had no mana, or no, my sandstorm was on cooldown. So I try to hold off. We're in their base now. Chaos Knight is trying to defend. They have all 4 of their heroes top taking a tower, and they're gonna advance, so I just buy back. I end up buying back. I get observer wards, then I buy back.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Just want to make sure they don't touch our towers in base, because that'd just be too much of a trade-off. We want to win, you know. This exchange is what I'm trying to say. So I'll scare them off here. Is kind of what happens.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
So we got barracks out of it, and we get Tiny out of it, which is awesome. Nice burrow strike by me. But Tiny makes the kill, which is perfect. That's how it should work. Support gets the stun, carry gets the kill. And I'm gonna come back and power up here, and we're gonna figure out what to do next. I have 3 observer wards, which is an odd number to have. Obviously it's an odd number, but it's a weird number of wards to have. Mainly because I dropped 1 and then went to fight. So we're in their base just wrecking house. I don't know what they were doing top, taking all those towers, but we scared them off with 2 heroes. And still took everything on bottom lane. Everything's gone. So we're feeling pretty good. Pugna disconnects here for a second. It scared me. Because I was playing a game yesterday where we were doing really well, and then 2 of our guys abandoned. So I'm going to push this wave a little bit. Oh, you see what I did before that? This ward is awesome. You see almost the entire, you see everything that happens in mid lane. And this is a great offensive ward. You see where I put it, where Witch Doctor is. There you go. You can see it. It's great. This one is also good to see people coming through the jungle to get you. Like we're about to see Wraith King pop. Well, there he is. So we know, like we can see all this, so we can leave. There's no guessing about it. I'm gonna hide here and drop my ultimate because I can see it's up, and I know they're gonna charge down center lane or down mid lane. They're probably angry that we did so much damage. So here comes the ultimate. Here comes the blink, and it really doesn't do much. Number 1 is level 1. Witch Doctor gets a kill from it though. And I wouldn't have died there if Centaur War Runner didn't pop his ultimate and give everybody that chargey thing, which gives damage if you run over someone. And they ran over me, and I was invisible. That's just some dumb luck. So I like this urn. Helps keep people alive. Help keep me alive is what really ended up happening, even though I like to use it on obviously our other heroes if you're a support. I was playing this one game where I was down with it was me and Viper mid lane, and Sniper was on the other team, and he's in their base, and he can kind of see more than we can because he's high ground. Oh, Death Prophet just making them look like fools. They have 20 kills and we have 16. And we're still firmly in control of this game. The only time it got shaky was, well, I'll tell you. So Viper and I are trying to like take a tower, and I have this urn, and Sniper keeps ulting. You know, that stupid, like, I don't even know what it's called because I don't play the guy, but that super shot or whatever. And every time he's about to do it, I'd hit him with the urn so he'd get shot and he'd live. And it happened about 4 times in a row. Oh. Sniper was beside himself. It's the small victories, guys. It's the small victories. So that like my sandstorm right now does a lot of damage to creeps. It just pushes like crazy. Burrow Strike is awesome, but I can just drop that sandstorm for 30 mana anytime I want to, go invis, and just create a place where people can't go, basically. Is kind of the point of the hero, I suppose. Gone. Just wiped out all. And I warded probably the most obvious but best warding place in the game. There's one on each side. And it's that rock right here. I can see so much, so I feel comfortable pushing this tower by myself because I can see, oh, here comes Centaur War Runner. I'll just blink out of it. And apparently Wraith King was being chased. I didn't notice, and as you look over, he was almost dead. Could have got a kill. So now I'm gonna try to hustle my buns back to mid lane. I didn't want to go through the jungle though because I can't see. And if I run into 2 of them, I'm dead. If I run into 1 of them, I'm probably dead. So I'm gonna take the long way around. Didn't want to go river either. Should buy some wards here. So look how nice and warded their side is. We got mid lane covered, we have the back end covered, and then we have top tower covered, basically top lane, top jungle, whatever you want to call it. There's a blink with a oh, they did not commit like I thought they were going to. I ulted way too early. We got Axe, we got Centaur. Chaos Knight is dead. This was a big win for us. This kind of tilted the scales firmly in our favor. Even cost Centaur War Runner a buyback. So I'm low on mana again, but I can still sandstorm when I need to. I'm gonna hide out right here and wait and see what happens. This is kind of a confusing moment for me.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A little pressure on the mid tower. They're all top. I put in a couple hits and realized I'm just not going to do anything there except lose health. Looks like we're kind of clearing out. Chaos Knight coming down. Hello. Oh, jeez. Probably should have tried to help here, but I went invis, and I felt pretty safe. Blink out of there, as we're just losing guys. I see an opportunity here for this jerk off. So that was a good kill by old Sand King, coming from high ground. Death Prophet with the Bloodstone. Let's good. It's good. So I got my wards. I think I'm gonna start building a BKB. Don't know why I was building a BKB. It was a little greedy. Oh, sorry about this noise. But it probably was not the wisest choice by any means. I mean, really, it only helps against Invoker, right? Technically. Oh, I need to start placing wards again. Let's see, what did I do? Carrying 2 wards up to their base. I wonder why. What I could have done, their bottom tower is gone. There's my ultimate. That helped. That helped. And the urn keeps me alive. What I could have done is warded where their tower used to be, which is fun to do, and you see inside their base, yada yada. But I really only like to do that mid tower. Just cause it's so alone in base. Wraith King wants a kill.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
I had nothing. I'm not really sure why I sandstormed right there either.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
You got a little... Death Prophet got a little...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I used the urn and she died. It was a sad day. So this is bad. I thought, well, I'm gonna go hide. Here's what's gonna happen, or try to. I could sit here for a minute making sand, but I come behind this tree here, and I should have stayed right there is where I should have stayed. Now Pugnas is getting hurt, and I get all confused, and I thought... And I blinked out for some stupid reason. And it almost works out. The Burrow Strike, do it! Burrow Strike! So that was good. I thought I died. Oh yeah, X is gonna blink, that's why. Oh, they get the ultimate from Centaur too. And I get dunked. That's okay, good play by them. Dumb by me. And I still have 1 ward. But I went and rewarded center. Mid lane. Why I call it center. I am Groot. More wards for me. And I'm gonna get BKB when I come back to life.
Dire's structures are fortified.
When I respawn, I should say. I'm sorry. This is where I thought maybe we might be in trouble. I mean, you have a team of supports, and you're doing a pretty good job, and all they're doing is leveling up slowly. And then they start killing people. And this is where you got to be wondering, like, did we miss our chance to win the game? I mean, all it takes is one big push by them, really. And we lose. They have Wraith King. I guess I didn't really check their levels, but if they put together a nice team win, a team fight, could have evened it up real quick. You know their levels are good.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower has
Nice
fallen.
move by Tiny. Oh, here I'm having trouble with the courier. I'm trying to send him back.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Cannot get him under control. But unfortunately for them, they didn't put together anything. So we're just gonna end this now.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Take care of Chaos Knight.
Top barracks has fallen. Dire's
Drop a sandstorm right in front of their respawn. In front of their spawn.
Radiant's middle tower
And good game all around.
Radiant victory.
Well, you saw some places to ward. And then you saw a team of supports beat a team of carries. So that's cool. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's Dota. Is what it is. My name's Soup. Guys, have a great night. I will talk to you soon. Join me on my Walking Dead playlist. Or stay right here for more Dota 2. Thanks. Bye.